In this video, we will be discussing different ways to have auto-completing formulas in Google Sheets. For this demonstration, we will use a simple day function for the auto-completing column B. The first and simplest way to replicate a formula to the bottom of a dataset is simply to drag it from its bottom right corner to the last row in the dataset. This can be inefficient when working with large datasets. A better method is to double-click the bottom right corner of the formula cell, which will automatically drag the formula to the last cell of the dataset. This will only work if the dataset has no blank cells and only if the data column is directly left or right of the formula column. The problem with these two methods is that the formulas do not self-update if more data is added. Using the array formula function, we can set up most formulas to autocomplete to the last row of a dataset as new data is added. However, bear in mind that some of the more complex functions will not work with array formula function. Depending on the nested function, array formula may continue past the last row of the dataset to the end of the sheet. The final method in this video will allow you to store the array formula in the header cell. This can be useful to prevent the modification or deletion of cells that contain the array formula function. The syntax for this is slightly different than what you may be used to in a spreadsheet. To place a formula in the header cell while retaining the appearance of the header title, begin with the standard equal sign followed by curly brackets. In the first parameter, enter the title of the column in quotation marks. The formula will be placed in the second parameter, separated by a semicolon.